Hey family, everybody. So today what I'm doing is a bit of a tour of the culture of the dead around Hue. Right now I am at what's called An Bang Cemetery, and as you can see around me, there's just all these massive mausoleums built. What will surprise you is most of these were built since the 90s to now, and they were built by ordinary folks, usually people who actually moved to America during the 70s. When they had this sudden increase of wealth, what they did is they would send it back home to help support their families, but they would also use it to build these massive monuments to the dead, to their families. They would even build ones for themselves so that they knew they were going to be taken care of in the afterlife. You can see they put a lot of time and effort into creating these beautiful tombs for themselves and their family. It is unbelievable to be here. But we're gonna go pop the drone up in the air and get a bird's eye view of this and see what it looks like. And then we're gonna drive around and I'm gonna show you some of the houses that are built to actually be a literal home for the dead. It's not just a structure like this to honor them, it's an actual home. And the grandeur of them will blow you away because they are nicer than some homes that I've seen back home. Okay, some of these are absolutely insane. Like, look at this. This is it's like almost like a church. A little bit of a loss for words. But yeah, this one was built in 2018. Beautiful sandstone pillars, amazing tile work, marble floors. It's all 7 years old. Unbelievable, it really is. What I've been asking myself is why here? Why in this area? I haven't seen this anywhere else yet. But the reason I come up with is because I'm in Hue. Hue is the city of the Imperial family. And we'll go around and explore some of the Imperial mausoleums that are a couple hundred years old that honor the ancient emperors. And what happened is I think a lot of the family that lived in this area, they saw that. They grew up with this Imperial family. They grew up seeing these mausoleums, the way they honored their dead. And they're like, hey, I have the money. I want to honor my dead this way too. They put a great deal of importance on the afterlife here. For me, it's something I don't really understand, but it's obviously a very big deal. Very big deal here in Vietnam, and especially Hue. You can see some families go all out. I mean, when this one's done, the size of it's gonna be unbelievable. Well, flying the drone around was nuts, actually. The sheer size of it is beyond my expectations. This place is massive. What I'm gonna do now is we're gonna drive around and I'm gonna look at some of the ones that are actually built more like an actual house, where people don't live, but families can gather, and it has sleeping quarters, it has kitchens, and it has fully functional bathrooms. And as I said before, you will not believe how beautiful they are. They are quite elaborate. So let's go take a look at that. Here's one of the houses I was talking about. Now this is actually a tomb or a mausoleum for people, but it looks like a beautiful, fully functional house, yet nobody lives here. This is where family just come to commemorate the dead. Some of these are like absolutely massive. Like, look at this thing. This is a crazy house. And yet this is just a family's tomb. Like, yeah, maybe there's a caretaker that stays there, but these aren't actual primary residences. It's used as a way to honor the dead, which just blows my mind. I can't wrap my head around it. Spending that kind of money to not build a real house. This place, a regular family's tomb, and the house to go with it. And this isn't even occupied. It's just unbelievable, the amount of excess wealth brought to this village for this cemetery. But these aren't houses. These are actually built to house the dead ones. Now we're actually more outside of the Santa Monica, Beverly Hills Boulevard area, and we're getting back into, East LA. It's This is where the less than wealthy people live. Such an unreal pocket community. What we're gonna do now is head across back to Khai and go see the mausoleums of the emperors. Little bike. Okay. Okay. I am now at the mausoleum of Emperor Gielong. He is the founder of the Win dynasty. As I'm riding across this giant area, this is the mausoleum for the empress, the first empress of the last Imperial dynasty. Found it. The mausoleum of Gielong, the first emperor of the last Vietnam Imperial dynasty. Wow, this place is really cool. Look at these gates. There's an incense burner for the temple to honor the ancestors. As we walk up, you do see the gold and the red and the symbol for imperial authority. So this was all built to honor the last emperor, Gielong. It's very tranquil because there's barely anybody here, so it's such a pretty place to come. Oh, are you the greeter? You are so, oh, you're friendly too. Hi. Oh, your tail's wagging and you like little pets? Oh, little temple dog. This is the best. I love temple dogs. Hi, buddy. Oh, you are so pretty. You're so handsome. Along the road, I saw this guy roasting duck. So it's duck and a chili sauce, and I got a whole freaking duck basically. What? This is amazing. This is seriously the best meat I've had since I started traveling. This is so good. Those basil lovers out there, always get basil. You know who you are. The duck master. But then I came to this one, the mausoleum of King Dinh. It was built in 1923, and it's a very controversial temple because he was a jerk that spent a ton of money building it and raised the taxes on everybody so he could have his nice little temple of enormous grandeur. The first and most immediate thing I noticed were these pillars. I saw them in quite a few of the more recent mausoleums that were built over in Ambang. That was probably directly taken from here. Secondly, you see these very elaborate and intricate designs all over the walls. That too kind of correlates to what we saw recently. I don't know how you could dispute that this place did not influence Ambang Cemetery. All the tile and the plasterwork is extremely reminiscent of what we were seeing earlier today. It's still pretty cool. It's very stunning. This wraps up my tour of the mausoleums around Khai. You know, we saw Ambang Cemetery, City of Ghosts. That was really crazy to see all the elaborate work that went in and how each family tried to outdo themselves. And then we came to Kin Dinh, the most elaborate recent mausoleum in the area, to see how this actually connected to Anbang's influence. And I have to say, this place absolutely does. There's no doubt in it. Family, I'm happy you guys watched this. I hope you enjoyed again. And then everybody else that keeps watching, thank you. I appreciate it.